everyone. I'm Kriti from Team Vanashala and you are back again to build a strong foundation for your parkour practice. आज हम एक बहुत amazing topic के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं. It's your shoulders and elbows. So I know it's really easy to think that parkour practice is all about your lower body with all the strides and jumps and landings. Of course it is. A good lower body makes your parkour practice really well grounded, strong and injury free. I agree. But the excellence in parkour practice and a wholesome way of looking at new opportunities and approaching them with all that your body can do with complete resourcefulness can only happen अगर आप अपने upper body strength पे और mobility पे work करेंगे. From today we are going to start learning about that और आज हम shoulders and elbows से begin करते हैं. Let's start with the warm up. So we are going to start with arm circles. Arm circles are for your shoulders. Because it's a shoulders and elbows video, I'm going to keep telling you whether you're doing the movement for your shoulders or your elbows or both. So we're going to start with arm circles. Just start rotating your arms like this in full circles and keep your elbows straight so that your shoulders are moving. Inhale as you rise, exhale as you drop. बहुत simple movement है. Nothing particular except just keep your alignment in this movement. We are also going to do the reverse of this. Lifting from the back, notice how I don't bend my elbows. And that's your arm circles. We are going to do 10 going from front to back, 10 coming from back to front. The arm circles or any kind of circles while moving, whether it was your waist, your elbows, shoulders, legs के हम करते थे, is to ensure good range of motion. So what happens is sometimes in your practice you might notice कि आप यहाँ तक hand ले जा रहे हैं, but you've never gone maybe there. The circles of any joints always ensure that. We are going to do 10 and 10 of these. The same way we are going to do 10 and 10 of elbow circles. Elbow circles are basically isolated at the elbow. We start rotating our elbow like this. Going in both directions 10 and 10 times. If you're an expert at this, just do them together. Confuses some people initially. So that's your circles. The second movement we are going to learn is going to be very technical. It's going to help you when we further go on to teach you more things, is how to elevate and depress your shoulders. That's elevation and depression. Simply lift it up in the socket, put it back down. You see this incline going down, that's depressed shoulders. The same way we are going to do retracted, that's squeezing at the back, chest is open, and protracted shoulders. That's upper back coming out. So retract, protract, retract, protract. We're simply going to connect all of them and make circles by connecting protraction, elevation, retraction, depression. Protract, elevate, retract, depress, and that's your shoulder circles. We're going to do the movements up and down, 10 total, that's 1, 2, front and back 10 total, and circles 5 and 5 in both directions. The fourth thing we are going to do is simply flex and extend both the joints. I'll tell you what that is. The flexion of the shoulder is basically how far back up your shoulder can go, and the extension is how far back out your shoulder can go. You're simply going to flex maximum, hold for 1 or 2 seconds, 1, 2, extend, 1, 2. If you want, you can do both together as well, or one by one, 1, 2. Keep your neck normal throughout this movement, 1, 2. We're going to do this total 10 times. That's 1, 2, 3, like so. The same thing we are going to do with the elbow. The flexion of the elbow is 1, 2. Extend it out. Simply trying to straighten the elbow completely. Don't keep it soft. That's the extension. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Engage your muscles. Also going to do 10 and 10 of these. The fifth and the last exercise of your warm-up for shoulders and elbows is that we are going to twist both the joints. For the shoulder, you are going to stick the shoulder out on the side. Make a fist with your hand, don't bend your elbow. When the elbow is straight is when the shoulder gets engaged. And simply twist it like somebody is, आपके साथ कोई लड़ रहा है, ये आपका हाथ घुमा दिया, ये घुमा दिया. Don't turn your body too much with it. I'm just doing it to show it to you. So you're just going to go 1, 2. You can also hold it 2 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the external rotation and that's the internal rotation of your shoulders. The same way we are going to do for the elbow. How we're going to do that is we're going to stick our wrist out like this and simply turn at the elbow. That means your fingers are facing up, palm is facing dead front. That's 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. That's how the count will go. 4, 2, and you will notice that your elbow is twisting. We're going to do 4 walks for shoulders and elbows. This is your walk segment. The first 2 are similar and दोनों की repetition भी similar है. We're going to do total 50 steps. Here's how to do the first one. It's called marching. What you're going to do is simply like you walk normally but going to give your arms full range of motion. So going full up and full back. Full up and full back. Full up, full back. Full up, full back. Flex and extend. Flex and extend. You can also do backward in the same way. Like so. So that's 50 steps going forward and 50 steps going backward. The second walk is similar to the first walk. We are simply going to bend at the elbows and going to march like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice how I'm keeping a right angle with my elbows. That's 50 steps going forward, 50 going back. The third walk is going to go sideways because of course we have to train our sides also. So side walk करेंगे and we're going to do 20 steps on left side, 20 on right side. So that's 1, 2, simple, 3 like jumping jacks, 4 but you're walking, and 1, 2, so on the other side. The fourth and your last walk for the walking segment is the side push-up walk on ground. Even though I'm showing it to you on ground, initially it can be a little challenging. What you need to do is simply go to the progression that I will show you after I show you the demo. So the movement is like this. Go to a grassy place. Simply go down in push-up position. Notice how my back is straight and my body is completely engaged. Start moving sideways. That's 1, 2, 3. Like so. 1, 2, 3. All you need to do is you need to traverse left and right 20 steps in push-up position. What to do if you're not able to do this? Just find another height, like I have this box here, and start doing the same thing on that height. Repeat till you get used to it, till you get good at it, and take it to ground. Enjoy your training. Let's go to the third segment. That's the holds. आपको तो पता ही है holds क्यों ज़रूरी होते हैं? Endurance बढ़ाने के लिए muscles की. So we're going to go to the holds that are needed for your shoulders and your elbows. So on the ground, the first hold is your push-up hold. अभी हमने walk किया था. Simply going to go and hold this position. You have to notice that the wrist, elbow, shoulder have to be aligned. The waist does not drop down. It does not go up. So we're going to hold the push-up position for at least 30 seconds, up to 60 seconds. I challenge you to take it up to 2 minutes. It's not so difficult, but very rewarding. The second hold is the reverse plank. Quite literally the opposite of this. Simply ground पे जाएंगे. Start from table position. Again, line up your wrist, elbow, shoulders, waist straight. If this is easy for you, only then straighten your legs and hold yourself up in reverse plank. If this is tough for you, then hold yourself up in table. When the table becomes easy for you from 30 to 60 seconds is really easy for you, move on to the reverse plank. So we are going to do the next 2 holds on this obstacle that I have. As you can see, it's between my chest and hip height. I'm going to do the first one. That's very similar to push-up hold. We call it support shimmy hold. Simply put your hands on the obstacle, hop up, and you have to notice how I put my ball of feet on the obstacle instead of crashing into it. I'm going to hop up, ball of feet, and I'm holding. I hope you are noticing कि मेरे wrist, elbow और shoulder अभी भी कैसे aligned है, and जो मेरे arms का distance है, that's just enough to keep under my shoulders. So I'm not out like that or in like this. It's evenly placed. The duration of the hold is the same. Start with 30 seconds, go up to 60. I challenge you to go to 2 minutes. The 4th hold is kind of like the reverse plank. Basically, we are going to mount this object from the back of our body. So gripping it like this on the edge, and you can use your leg support or you can simply hop up. I'm going to use leg support. Hop up, and we're going to hold ourselves up like this. Now the thing is, this is also really challenging for the core, and of course the body works together like a system. But what it does for the strength of your wrist, elbow and shoulder together is really something to be experienced. So you simply have to put your hands on the edge like I said and try to hold your body up on the strength of your upper body. Since this hold is a little challenging, you can start at 10 seconds. 20 seconds is good. You have to repeat it in sets. So say you do 20 seconds holds in 3 sets or so. Let's move on to the 5th and the 6th holds to close the hold segment. Now hanging and swinging is a big part of parkour. And really जब हम hang और swing करने लगते हैं अपनी body को bars पे traverse करवाते हैं with the help of our arms, a whole new world of opportunities and possibilities open up with overhead obstacles like climbing them, descending, hanging, swinging, lashing. So I'm going to show you 2 holds to start initiating this movement in your body. हम लोग शाला पे नहीं हैं because as you can see शाला में शाला Sunday चल रहा है. So I have picked up this swing. The first hold, that is your 5th hold in the hold segment, is the normal, simply going to hang like this in the grip जिससे हम pull-ups करते हैं. So my fingers are facing forward, my thumb is up on the wall, on the bar, and here we have to see 2 things. Remember this elevation and depression of the shoulder that we spoke about. This gives you 2 hangs जो हमने दोनों practice करने हैं. One is the passive hang, where I'm just hanging. It's also called the dead hang, where my weight is simply hanging and my shoulders are not active. Now just notice what I'm going to do with my shoulder to pull myself up. Elbows don't bend, my shoulder gets engaged. So I'm going to depress. My shoulder is elevated, depressed, and also going to hold this. So that's the dead hang in chin-up position. And now I'm going to engage my shoulders. That's active hand in chin-up position. We're going to do both these holds for a total of 60 seconds. Now what that means is, if you're a beginner and not able to hold for say more than 5 seconds, it's alright. Go out and add those 5 seconds up to 60 seconds. And with these we will close the hold segment and move on to the movement segment. Let's go. For the movement segment, we are going to do 4 movement-based conditionings. 2 of them are on this wall and 2 on the bar. Let's start with the 2 on the wall. The first one is support shimmy position, and we are going to try and walk. Simply hold your weight up for a while. Shift it, shift it. We're going to move both ways. Try to do 10 such steps on one side and 10 on the other side. That's good enough if you're starting your parkour journey. The second one is that, remember the sitting hold we did? Like this. As a beginner, it's just enough if you simply pick up your weight and shift it like this. Pick it up, shift it like this. Pick it up, shift it like this, and do that 10 times on each side. That should be good to start with. Now let's move to the conditioning on the bar. The 2 walks on the bar are in pull-up position and chin-up position. First one, let me demonstrate how the pull-up position walk works. Simply going to hang, how we learned how to hang, not completely passive, not completely active, somewhere in between, and try to move sideways. Both sides. So that's the first one. If you can do 20 steps on left, 20 on right, that's commendable. The second one, you guessed it already, is of course walking sideways in chin-up position. So we're just going to get that grip. Fingers facing back. So the chin-up position traverse on the bar is 20 steps on one side, 20 steps on the other, and that's it for today. As someone who started out her parkour journey with no particular strengths, for me knowing that my upper body strength can be so much in expanse and open up such new opportunities was life-changing. I encourage you to go try this out, and if it brings value to you, please share this video with your friends. I think you will start looking at obstacles around you in new light altogether and feel so much more confident about using your upper body. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel. As always, keep giving us feedback. We try our best to improve with each video we are making. And stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Bye.